Morning. On this episode of Farming Ain't Easy, I'm gonna win Dad of the Year. Come on! Well, as you guys saw in the last video there, I hurt my ankle out sledding and kind of keeping it easy on it here in the last week, and now I'm sick of being in the office. I don't want to be in there anymore, so I'm going to try and get the Dad of the Year award and build my daughter a toboggan track, bobsled track, whatever you want to call this. It's going to be a big hill with a lot of snow and maybe a turn in it, and maybe she'll give me that Dad of the Year trophy. Let's go. Well, we typically build a toboggan track. We try to build one every year. We've had some parties with friends even before we had kids, but just a fun excuse to get some families together and have a good time. But you know what? It seems like it's only every other year we have enough snow to do it. I know we just got a pretty good dump of snow, and I'm thankful for that moisture, but yeah, she's a bit thin. So as you can see here, we're going to be moving some snow from all over this pasture, every square foot of it, and we'll see if we have enough snow to make this toboggan track. Last year we made it, and there was about a 45-degree right-hand turn, and on the outside of that turn, you know, the toboggans are going so fast, we had to build that snow up 13 feet tall on the outside berm. So this isn't just any toboggan track, but I don't know if we have 13 foot tall worth of snow, so we might have to either adjust that the steepness of the turn or the sharpness of the turn, or just not put one in. So we're just going to start accumulating some snow here and see how much material we got to work with. So follow along. Well, one casualty for the morning. I put these half-inch conduit extensions on so I could have some better feel of where these wings are throughout the day-to-day. One already broke off, and now the other broke off. I gotta use real steel, not electrical conduit. Who would have thought? I wouldn't have thought that steel wouldn't have held on. I put plastic ones on a couple years ago, and they didn't take long to break. I thought half-inch EMT would have lasted a little longer. I put fancy, what's that called, conspicuity tape. I would keep all the DOT men out here in the pasture happy with what I was doing. Conspicuity tape? Is that what it's called? DOT tape. Stuff along the side of the truck or trailer. She go. While we're out picking up this bit of damage here, it's always nice to make sure the blade's traveling level. These front 3-point hitches are great. However, depending on the weight of an implement, the Fast Track has hydraulic suspension. So depending on the weight of the machine or just how the tractor's sitting, it's nice to know that the blade is still perpendicular with the ground. So we did just make an adjustment to that top link. We actually tilted it forward a little bit better, and it's doing a perfect job of picking up the snow and not digging into the dirt. I don't know if this metal plus blade has ever been used on a Fast Track before. I've never seen one, but when we bought the blade a few years ago, we bought this front 3-point hitch link adapter, and a lot of people put these blades on payloaders and front end loaders, and we didn't want to do that. I wanted to take advantage of the front linkage there. Well, it's been working great. If anyone's looking for a snow clearing system, I would recommend using the front linkage on their blade any day of the week. I was a little bit intimidated to learn how to operate it. It takes some getting used to, especially when you're clearing snow at speed. It's probably not as fast to learn as a loader, but once you get the hang of it, you can do definitely a pretty precise job, or more precise than the loader. So, it'd be hard to go back to loader work for snow removal, or at least a little bit that we do. You guys might be thinking, well, holy cow, that's way too much blade just for clearing a driveway and snow removal around a farmyard. And well, 1000% it is, unless you had a massive yard and limited staff. But yeah, it is definitely overkill for just doing that. But the reason we bought this blade, and by the way, we used to clear our snow with a rear 3-point hitch. I believe we had a 9-foot rear blade, and we used the rear 3-point hitch for that. The reason we bought this blade is to actually windrow snow in our fields. I've been wanting to experiment with snow fences and snow retention in our farm fields for years. It's just been something I've been like uber curious about. Water retention is huge when you're farming dry land. So you see snow fences used in accumulating a lot of snow, and that snow sticks around for a long time and it melts slower as well. So unfortunately, we don't have enough snow in the fields, as you can see this year, to windrow, but we started experimenting with that last year. So this blade purchase was a bit of an experiment because we wanted to start windrowing snow. So we obviously needed a significantly heavier duty blade and larger size blade than just a 3-point hitch. When we windrowed snow on a hayfield last year, it was kind of funny. Last year was an extensive drought, and all year we could see dark green lines in the yield in the areas where the snow was windrowed, and then it subsequently drifted in from the windrow. The yield was substantially higher, and I'm not saying it's financially a benefit, but it's just something I kind of wanted to learn about and understand how water works. We're not quite getting enough snow that we need, so we're windrowing it with two intentions: one, to build part of the toboggan track, but then two, so we can accumulate it and push it. So we're actually going to be moving snow from 300 or 400 yards away over to this location so that we can pile it up and start to create a berm. Check out this drone footage. It's going to start to take shape here now. So we're talking about windrowing snow and using this blade for that, which is technically why we bought it. Obviously didn't buy it for building toboggan tracks for my daughter, but anyway, the reason we're pushing to get this done is similar effect to the windrowing. As we build this, we're hoping for a little bit more snow and a bit more wind. Well, this toboggan track, once we start building it, it's gonna harden up, but it's actually gonna help capture a bit more snow. So we have a snow groomer that we pull behind an ATV, and we'll start to be able to actually form the inside of the track. And so if we get her built, she'll start filling in with snow. Hopefully we get a couple more snowfalls this year and get a couple weekends worth of use out of her. But like they say, if you build it, they will come. And by they, I mean more snow. So Mother Nature, bring it on. cold and snowing. Snowing's a good thing, but we're running out of snow. Now that we've accumulated pretty much everything else that we didn't use to build the rough shade, we gotta start building a berm out of this. To put it into perspective, that tractor is probably 10 feet tall, and that pile is almost the same size as the tractor. So last year when we built this, we had enough snow that this entire right-hand berm around the outside was this tall, if not taller. I think it was closer to 13 feet. So this year, we don't have as much snow to build such a big berm, so we're gonna decrease the radius so that we don't need as much of a height of berm. So we'll have to make sure that this amount of snow can build us the rest of the berm we need. You know that math thing that they teach, physics, where you're going so fast and you'll fly off the berm and end up in the barbed wire fence? Come on! That story that they taught back in high school? Yeah, that equation. I'm working on that in the tractor right now, writing it down. No, I'm not. No, we just got to make sure we got enough snow to finish this berm. But she won't be quite as fast as last year, but she'll put a smile on everyone's faces.
That is one big pile of
snow. I haven't really looked at the track much from other than the seat, but looking up the track here, making sure we don't have any zigzags that are going to rob all the speed from the kids this year. That would be unfortunate. We want them to rip as fast as they can, but it looks like we have enough snow till about just behind where we're standing here, and then from about there for another 100 yards or so, we'll have to build up the berm on this outside, and I hope that's enough snow to do it. We do have a little bit on the inside radius of the turn, but after that we'll be doing a lot of hand shoveling to carve out the clumps, and I guess we got to put the tracks on the ATV. We got a little snow groomer for pulling behind the ATV, and you can't pull it on tires, so I'll have to put the tracks on too. So I guess add it to the list. We've got the snow pushed, now we just need to put the loader on and do some more precision work. Those linch pins should be called knuckle pins. Every time you open one, you think it's open all the way and it's going to stay there. But no, it snaps back and gets your knuckle every time. Haven't learned. Hands are dirty. I thought we didn't do that on this channel. You guys should like and subscribe. And let us know if any of you guys are from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Interested to know. Well, let's see how much more speed we can get on her this morning. Still not done building the inside wall, as you can see here, but now that she was groomed yesterday, it's pretty cold, and the snow on the track is going to be quite set up. Let's see if we can make her all the way to the dugout. I hope I paid attention in physics class. A little bit of berm action there. Alright. Berm backwards here today. Okay. We're doing it, Harry. We're really doing it. Robin's racing. Woo! Turn one. Come on. Oh, another 50 yards. I gotta get rid of them ledges from the groomer. When you hit them, it robs all your speed and it doesn't let you have any berm time. I'll go get the shovel. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching me get some tractor therapy. You saw me get some throttle therapy last week and hurt my foot, but I was getting sick of being in the office. So like I said, I'm gonna try to redeem some Dad of the Year points here and check out this toboggan track. We'll party here on the weekend and my daughter can have her friends over and we'll see if I get that trophy. But thanks for watching, guys. The weather's getting warm here real quick. This toboggan track may not last more than a few days before it starts melting. And there's a lot of plus degree temperatures in the forecast here, so who knows, might be in the field in a couple weeks. So yeah, and if you guys don't mind, I always forget to ask, but please like and subscribe. Let's try to get the subscriber count up a bit and see where this thing goes. Thanks, guys. Come on!